Okay, so we're in exploring data quiz 2 review. So we're on a preview. That's not the right thing. Go back. Thursday, 225. Here we go. No, that's the wrong one. That's why it's not working. The quiz review is actually on Tuesday. Here we go. This is the right one. Okay, question 1. In the dot plot, the length of the coastline of the 35 countries in North America is shown in thousands of kilometers, rounded to the nearest 1,000 kilometers. According to the dot plot, what is the mean length of coastline in thousands of kilometers? So we need to fill it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use does moves. So graphing calculator, and we're going to make a table. So we need to count how many zeros there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 zeros. And just enter that 23 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That should be 23 zeros. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones to enter in 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 twos, so we're going to put 2 twos in. 1, 2. We have 1, 4, a 7, it's a 4, 7. 1, 4, 1, 7. We have a 9. Sorry, no, that's not a 7, that's a 9, then a 20. 9, 20, and then a 44. Okay, so next we're going to do is we're going to hit mean, functions, go to stats, type mean, x1. So my mean is 2.71. Or we could type in 2,710 kilometers. Because we're talking, these are in thousands of meters, so we want to multiply our answer by 1,000. And we're done that question. Next question. Okay, the STEM plot below displays the scores of 24 students on a chemistry quiz. The first row stands for scores of 35 and 38. This student had a score in the 40s or 50s. The highest score should have been a 99. What does the 7 in the row of 8 stand for? So in other words, in this row of 8, what does the 7 stand for? So a score of 87. We've seen this question before, so it shouldn't be too bad. Find the sum of the quiz scores. So we're going to use Desmos and we're going to type in the numbers, clear out all the old stuff. Thank you. Yes, I don't know what happened.
I don't know. If it doesn't, I'll run down. Yeah, this is the new one, so I have to send it. Good? No? Could it be your laptop at this moment?
It could be. Hold on.
There you go. Is this thing moving?
It's not moving.
I'm just gonna get you a backup laptop.
Okay.
So hold on to this. It could be your laptop.
Okay.
All right?
I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get you one in case your battery dies completely.
All right, thank you. Okay, so 35, 38, 'and then up in the 40s, so 65, 69, 71, 75, 76, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 83, 84, 85, 8, 86, 87, 90, 92, 95, 90, 97, and then 98 and 99. Okay, so it's asking for a couple of things. The first thing it's asking for is a sum. So on 2, we're going to hit functions. And if you look under stats, there should be something that says total. And then we'll type in x1. So our total is going to be 1896. Type that in. What is the mean? So we're going to type in functions, mean, type in the x1. So our mean is going to be 79.
Just keep charging this one.
Okay.
With the other charger.
Yeah, and hopefully that holds.
Let's hope, then we'll figure it out later.
Okay, what is the median score? So we're going to type in, get to the next line, functions, median, x1, it's going to be 80.5. And then the last one, the move, is just we have to find the one where there's a repeat or a lot of repeats. So in the line of 7, there's 2 6s repeated, so that means the mean score has to be 76. I don't see any other repeats in any other lines. Okay, I'm going to pause and poll and see any questions based on that question. Okay, not seeing any questions in the chat, so we're going to continue going. And next question. The following data points represent the number of emails of the CEO of Rob Apparel sent each day since she started using her new email client: 6, 29, 57, 60, 105, 87, 83, and 90. Create a histogram that represents the frequency of the number of emails the CEO of Rob Apparel sent every day. So 6 would fall before 30, so we just move it up 1. 29 would also fall before 30, so I would move it up 2. 57 will fall before 60, so that's how we're reading this. And so it's 60 fall before 60, so we're going to move that up to 2. 105 is bigger than 90, so we're going to move this one up 1. 87 is before 90, so we're going to move this up 1. So is 83, and so is 90. So there's my histogram. Questions on how I'm filling in the histogram. So the way I'm reading this is anything before 30, anything before 60, anything up to 30, anything up to 60, anything up to 90, and anything up to 120. Okay, let's go on to our next question. Okay, how many days of the CEO sent more than 90 emails? It's basically asking how many numbers are bigger than 90. So 6 is not bigger than 90. Now there's 29. Now there's 57. Now there's 60. 105 bigger than 90. 87, 83, and 90 are not bigger than 90. So we just enter 1 because there's one number bigger than 90. That's it. What percent of days did he send between 30 and 90 emails? So we want to find how many, there are 7 days. And there are, this is between 30 and 90, this one, nope, not that one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers between 30 and 90. So it'd be 5 out of 37 and just convert that to a percent. So use a calculator. So 5 divides 7. 5 divides 7, and then we'll multiply the answer by 100. So 71.42. And we're done. So I'm going to pause and see if any questions on that one, because on the exit tickets, when I had that question, which was really simple, a lot of people missed that question. Okay, looks like only 4 of you are participating, so we're going to keep on going. We only have about 10 minutes left. Okay, make a dot plot using the number line below. So we have a 10, so move the dot up 1. 7, move it up 1. 10, move it up another. 12. 7. 8. 11. 13. 5. 6. 8. 13. 10. 12. 10. 5. How many 5s? 7. 12. 10. 13, and then 9. So there's my dot plot. Just all I'm doing is just plugging in the numbers and just sliding it up 1 for each one of those numbers. Okay, next, for the same numbers, find the mean, median, and mode. So we get back to our last slide. The mode's gonna be the easiest. It's just the one that has the most dots. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots above 10. So that's my mode. That's the one that has the most dots. So that one's the easiest one to find. Okay, how many students are at least 10 years old? We can answer part B real fast too from that last slide. So we just count our dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 students that are at least 10 years old. That at least means 10 and more. Okay, now only thing we have to do is just answer our mean and our median. So let's clear everything out. So add a table. So I have 10, 7, 10. And take note, I do not have to put them in order. 12, 7, 8. 9, 11, 13. 5, 6, 8. 13, 10, 12. 10, 5, 7. 12, 10, 13, 9. Yes. Okay, now go to your next line. Go to functions, and first we're going to do our mean, and then we'll do our median. So mean would be 9.41, so just type in 9.41 for our mean. And then for our median type functions, median, x1, oops, that's my x, x1, and our median is going to be 10. And there's question number 6. Number 7, about what percent of time did number 1 show up? So I look at, so it says Rosalind and Ron are playing a board game. Rosalind suspected that they are using are biased. She decided to test the die by rolling it 100 times and count the numbers of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Distribution of the outcomes of the experiment is shown below. So what this is saying, the 1 showed up about 60% of the time. Do you think the die is fair? So in a fair die, all the numbers should show roughly equal. This looks like it's weighted towards 1. So if I was playing craps at Delaware Park, I'd probably be angry because I'm not getting my 7. Because no one gets 1. So no, it's not fair. And the reason being that the numbers on the die appear nearly an equal amount of times? No. On a fair die, the numbers on the die should appear nearly an equal amount of times. So I like the second answer the best. So they should be as close as possible, equal as possible. I shouldn't have 1 popping up 60 times and I'm barely getting any 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, or 6s. Okay, I want to launch the poll and see if there's any questions based on this question, because we should have a clearer understanding of this question now, because some people said the die was fair, or they got the percent right, but they didn't get by the die was not fair. They tried to say it was fair. I was like, no, the die should come equal amount of times. So that we should be a little bit clearer on why this die is not a fair die. Although that happens a lot in gambling. Sometimes they weigh the die towards 1 die and you don't know it.
Is it the one called a loaded dice?
Yeah, they call that a weighted dice. Okay, last question. Okay, so it says number of band members by high school in Delaware. So it's find the 5 number summary from the box top above. So our men is the smallest number. So some people are giving me like 40 because that's the first number in the number line. Where's the first line appear? It appears at 60, so it's got to be 60. The next line appears at what looks like 80. Let me try to zoom in just a little bit. So the next line would be at 80, so that's where my Q1 is. My next line would appear at 100. So my next line would appear at, let me just draw so you can see it. So my next line would appear at 120. And my last line would appear at 150. So there's my 5 number summary. Now, the box plot above suggests about 50% of high school students in Orange County have more than what number of band members. So this will be first 25%. Let's do the next 25%. So about 50% of high school. So we want to use the median. So that's your halfway point. So my median is just 100. So this is the second time you've seen this question. I've gone over this type of question. So we'll see if there's any last minute questions. And I believe there's about 5 or so minutes left. Okay. Give the practice test a try so that that's your way of studying it. And that way tomorrow you kind of know what the question will look like tomorrow when you do the question in your actual quiz.